When I first came to faith and started to mature in my faith, I was so thankful that my friend had shared the gospel with me. But as I continued to mature, I started to think, why did it take so long for somebody to share with me? And I think a big piece of that is people don't feel equipped on how to share the gospel. And so Seed Week is a great way to come and learn to effectively share the gospel. And you're going to be able to do this among the nations. And that's the beauty of this. One of the reasons I'm super passionate about Seed Weeks is because God has brought the nations to us. Here in Queens, we have one of the most diverse cities in the world, over 120 nations and 52 unreached people groups. And so we see this as a wonderful opportunity to get the gospel to these people. The reality is they will probably go their entire life never hearing the good news of Jesus Christ. There's many unreached nations that are here, from Muslim Arab to Bengali Muslim to Indian Hindus and Tibetan Buddhists. And so the nations are right here in our own backyard.
I think more people than we realize are open to spiritual conversations. And I think we're afraid, I'm afraid of seeming weird or making people uncomfortable. But if I really believe this, then why wouldn't I?
We went to dinner the other night, and the lady that came up to our table, a young waitress, she said she had never heard the gospel. So there are so many people who have yet to hear the gospel, and it can only get out if we have people who are willing to share, and that's what we're called to do.
This is a wonderful opportunity that if people get the gospel and respond to it biblically, repenting and trusting in Jesus as Lord and Savior, there's a wonderful opportunity that they're going to take the gospel back to their homeland. So statistically speaking, these people go visit their homeland at least 3 times within their lifespan. And so we desire to see where they take the gospel from here in Queens, New York, to back to their homeland. And some of these places are very hard to reach, to where it's hard to get visas in some of these places. And so if the gospel takes plant in these homes, in these unreached people that are here, it's a wonderful way that the gospel is going to reach their homeland.
I got to share the gospel, and it wasn't intimidating. I felt like God broke something in me in order to do that, and it was awesome.
This has probably been the most impactful training that I've ever received as far as how to share the gospel. I've always been hesitant to do that, and I think it's because I didn't have the right tools. And so I have learned so many simple ways of just entering into conversation with people. And not only was I excited to do that here in this area, but I'm so excited to have this help to go home with.